What's going on, guys? Post game UCLA. This is about as soon after a game as I've ever made a video, I think. And I'm still coming down off the emotional high. I didn't go to the game, obviously, but I still almost, went hoarse. I lost some of my voice because this was such a huge game, nationally. It's probably going to bump us up to number two. It said a lot about our defense. The only times UCLA scored the ball was on short fields. We had a fumble and a blocked punt, and that's the only times they scored. So all that talk about UCLA's offense and Hunley and all that, and I know they were banged up, so I'm not going to put a ton of stock into it. But honestly, that's the only points they had the entire ball game. The entire like, man, oh man, it our defense, like I said, just every single week is like mind-blowingly good. Our offense came out not its best game, uh, but then in the second half again just clicked. And Byron Marshall is an absolute man child beast gamer. He, he, he he's a game changer. He's another game changer, and I think he's just now starting to get credit for it, um, especially staying instead of DeAnthony Thomas. DeAnthony Thomas didn't play a down in the second half, and we still go out and score 28 straight points. Marcus was perfect on his throws in the second half. Perfect. He didn't rush the ball a lot this game, but we didn't need him to. Byron did enough, and Thomas did enough. It, it just shows that we are a complete ball team, and we keep proving it every single week. And I just am waiting for that game where it doesn't go right and we don't recover. But this was another one of those games. It wasn't going right, and yet we recovered. Um, I don't want to say it's going to happen, but as an Oregon fan, it kind of creeps into your head a lot when you have games like it went in the first half. But props to UCLA, man. They came out and they fought hard in the first half. You could just tell they wanted this game. Their linebackers played outstanding for a while, and then eventually Oregon speed took over and we wore them out. But God, what a win! You have It's just unbelievable the way this team plays, the togetherness. Guys, this is about as close as I've come to, really, you know, buying in to what everybody's been talking about. And I'm just still holding back, just saying, okay, we have a bye week, get healthier, get ready for Stanford on the road. Uh, it's just another week. This game is huge. I am going to admit that this game is huge for us nationally. But in the grand scheme of things, we have to go out and take care of business next week, and the next week, and the next week, until those final standings come out. Then we can talk about where we're at. But until then, week by week basis. I know you guys are probably getting tired of that, but that's what I got to do for me because if that game I'm thinking about happens, then I won't be as disappointed. But as always, guys, go Ducks. Y'all have a great rest of your night. I'm going to enjoy this one. I'm going to soak it up. It was just a fantastic win.